The average disposable income of Korean households fell by 2.8% in the second quarter this year compared to a year ago, while the prices of processed foods and dining out increased by more than 7%.
올해 2분기 국내 전체 가구의 처분가능소득이 전년에 비해 2.8% 줄어들었습니다. 이에 비해 가공식품과 외식 등 먹거리 물가는 7% 넘게 오른 것으로 나타났습니다. Let's have a look at this then.
Yes, so the amount of money we have to spend on what we like rather than what we need is going down, and the price of things are going up. And with the unrest in the Middle East, with what's going on with Israel and Palestine, there are concerns that prices could rise further. Why do we have less disposable income? Well, that's because of the high interest rates, which means we have less cash available to spend on, going out or going to the cinema or buying a new TV or whatever it may be.
Right.
But then we have these food prices going up and up and up, a 7% increase. The two of the big leaders in terms of price increases have been processed food, which rose by 7.6%, and dining out, which rose by 7% in the second quarter. And that's double the average of the overall consumer price index, which is at 3.2%. So it's pricier to eat out and it's pricier to take away.
pricey, 더 비싸졌다는 걸 얘기하고요. pricey 자체가 그냥 비싸다. It's expensive라는 얘기인데 지금 2분기 같은 경우에는요. 외식은 물가가 7% 정도 올랐다고 설명을 해주셨고 그걸 dining out라고 하죠. 그 다음에는 구체적으로 보면 라면이 한 13% 올랐고
네.
햄버거도 12%나 오르고요. 뭐 빵도 마찬가지 비슷합니다. 굉장히 많이 이렇게 물가가 올랐는데 the unrest in the Middle East, 중동의 지금 이 불안 상황 때문에 물가가 더 오르면 어떡하나. 근데 그럴 수도 있겠다라는 전망까지도 나오고 있다는 얘기가 되겠어요. Well, overall, let's have a look at the main expressions. The disposable income. Let's look at disposable.
Yeah, so disposable, I think there are two main meanings we'll use. One is here and one I'll explain as well. So disposable income is the money that we can use for everything else in our lives that we don't have to have. So you don't spend your disposable income on rice. For example, you don't spend it on rent or electricity. You spend it on going out with your friends or going on holiday or whatever it may be. So that's what we call disposable income. We can use that money however we like.
Yeah.
We can dispose of it, meaning to get rid of it. And this is the other meaning of disposable. If something is disposable, it can be thrown away. One move we've seen in recent years for cafes is getting rid of disposable cups. They encourage you to bring your own tumbler or to have a mug when you drink your coffee in the store. They don't want you to use a plastic cup, which is a disposable cup.
네, dispose of something이라는 게 무언가를 버리다라는 뜻이 있습니다. 그래서 a disposable cup 그러면은 한 번 쓰고 버리는 일회용 컵이 되겠고요. disposable income 같은 경우에는 여기서는 이제 처분 가능 소득인데 이 처분 가능 소득이라고 하면은 이 전체 소득에서 이자나 세금 같은 것을 뺀 이제 소비에 쓸 수 있고 뭐 저축에 쓸 수 있는 그런 돈들을 말하고 있는 거죠. 자유롭게 쓸 수 있는 돈. 그게 2.8% 줄었다고 합니다. 그 다음에는 이제 외식하다라는 표현 아까 나왔죠. To dine out.
Yes, and don't get confused between dine out, eat out, and take out.
Oh,
Two mean the same and one means something different.
Okay.
If you dine out or eat out, you eat in a restaurant. You eat outside of your home. We wouldn't say a picnic is dining out so much. It's more to be in a cafe, a bistro, a restaurant, a hotel, wherever it may be.
Right.
If you take out or you get takeout, that means you're taking food away from the restaurant and bringing it home or bringing it elsewhere to eat. So dine out, eat out mean the same thing. Eat in a restaurant. Take out means get your food from a restaurant and take it away.
포장이죠. take out. 미국과 영국에서 좀 다른 표현을 쓰는 것 같아요. I think take away is maybe more common in England.
Yes, used as a noun, we talk about getting a takeaway. So getting a Chinese takeaway, getting an Indian takeaway. Takeaway food is used a lot. But certainly in the US, takeout is the more common expression.
네. And when you say eat out, eating outside and eating out can be slightly different.
Exactly. So if we're eating out, like dine out, we're eating in an establishment of some kind.
Yeah.
Somewhere where there's a menu and somewhere where we're ordering something. If we're just eating outside, well, we could be in the park, we could be on the street, we could be in Sue's car.
Exactly. Eat outside라고 하면 그냥 밖에서 먹다.
네.
그렇지만 eat out 아니면 dine out라고 하면은요 외식하다가 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. The average disposable income of Korean households fell by 2.8% in the second quarter this year compared to a year ago, while the prices of processed foods and dining out increased by more than 7%. Now let's move on to the second headline.
Stuck